To all my brothers and sisters in the military, happy Veterans Day. My name is Jordan Walbridge. I served 8 years in the military, deployed to Afghanistan in 2004. And while I was there, I can remember going to military funeral after military funeral. After formation, where it was announced that the soldier was KIA, we would line the streets and salute the casket as it's being loaded onto the plane to see the family for the very last time. Believe me, that's an experience about war you don't ever want to feel. 14 years we've been in Afghanistan. 9,800 troops remained there until 2017. $1 trillion later, and where are we at today? 2 massive Al-Qaeda training camps have been discovered there, one the size of Manhattan. And when the government announced this, it said they believed it was there for over a year before we found it and did anything about it. Why? In Iraq, Obama increased the troop level by 450, bringing the total number to about 3,550 troops there. Those 450 increased were supposed to be advisors, yet given full authority to engage with or without Iraqi troops present. Another word for advisors would be combat troops. They're combat troops. ISIS is starting to take over in that area because the Iraqi military is weak. Why haven't we done better? In Syria, Obama announced a massive air campaign that started September 22nd, 2014. 10 other countries participated in this massive air campaign against ISIS, and yet it hasn't slowed them in the slightest. Therefore, Obama, seeing Russia and Syria team up, he decided to go back on his word that no boots will be on the ground and committed 50 Special Forces troops there. But under what authority does he have? He claims the same authority that Congress gave President Bush to attack the terrorists of 9/11 is the same he can use to attack ISIS. He doesn't have this authority, and Congress must check him on this. So why is all this crisis boiling up to a crisis in Iraq, Afghanistan, and Syria? Because he's committed so few resources in these areas that he's spread our military so thin that we can't even find a Manhattan-sized Al-Qaeda training camp in the country that started this whole mess. What must happen is every governor rise up and tell Obama that the sons and daughters of their states will no longer continue to fight this until there's a clear strategy and an end goal in mind. Every congressperson, every single one of them, must challenge and must put to vote this war against ISIS, just like we've done every other war in our history of our country. And what can you do specifically? Share this video. Share it with your congressperson, share it with your governor, share it with your friends, because people of influence must do something that starts with the voice of just one person, with your voice. And lastly, I want to speak directly to ISIS. Your tactic of terror by murdering Christians and crucifying them, destroying families, or burning alive a Jordanian prisoner will somehow intimidate us. From the shores of Normandy to the jungles of Vietnam to the deserts of Afghanistan and Iraq, we are Americans and we do not get intimidated. When the time is right and the American people have agreed, you will know the full might and force of our military. And when you take your last breath, just know you asked for this fight and we will end it.